Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do topic 31, that is problematic soils and their reclamation. So we are going to divide topic 31 in topic 31A and B, and today we are going to do topic 31A. So first of all, topic 31 is starting topic 31A. The first topic is, what is problematic soil? Problematic soil. These are the soils which are unfavorable for cultivation of field crops, which are unfavorable for cultivation of field crops because of one or more unfavorable soil properties. Because of one or more unfavorable soil properties, such as the soil may have soluble salts, waterlogging, problem of aeration, etc., or adversely affect the optimum soil, or adversely affect the optimum soil productivity is problematic soil. So in the soil which is unfavorable for growth of crops or for cultivation, because they have soluble salts, waterlogging, aeration, acidity, anything could be the problem. So this is what is problematic soil. Moving on, what are the factors reducing soil quality and making them problematic? Factors reducing soil quality and making them problematic. So what are those factors? The first factor is removal of top fertile layer. Removal of top fertile layer, that is erosion. Overgrazing, improper agriculture practices, high use of chemicals, improper soil moisture conservation, industrial effluents discharged into soil, Next point is high pressure on soil, improper drainage, faulty agriculture practices or faulty irrigation practices. So these are the factors which lead or make the soil problematic. Keep making notes, these are very important. I am always telling in every video, the notes you are making is your Brahmastra. You are just make your notes, keep revising them. At the end of the course, the notes you will have will be enough for your agriculture optional. Instead, more than about 80 to 90% of question will directly from your notes. Directly, even 100% of the question, I guarantee that will be directly from your notes. I have done a lot of hard work, lot of research to bring you this course, and so keep making notes. So moving on, what are saline and what are sodic soils? Saline soils and sodic or alkali soils. So we will understand it through differentiation. The first is pH. The pH of saline soil is less than 8.5, whereas the pH of alkali or sodic soil is more than 8.5. Moving on, exchangeable sodium percentage. Exchangeable sodium percentage. It is less than 15, and for sodic soil it is more than 15. Electrical conductivity. For saline soil it is 4 or more than 4, or more than equal to or more than 4 mm Hos per cm. So it is more than 4, or here it is usually less than 4 for solid alkali soil. Organic matter content. In saline soil it is high, and in alkaline sodic soil it is low. Moving on to next point. Most common ions. It consists of mainly NaCl, sodium sulfate, sodium chloride, sodium sulfate, calcium chloride, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, magnesium bicarbonate, etc. And the most common ions of sodic or alkali soils are sodium carbonate, potassium carbonate, calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, etc. So in sodic soil we see compounds made with carbonate, sodium, potassium, and here we will see chloride and sulfate. The color of soils. The color of saline soil is white or light gray. White or light gray, whereas the color of sodic or alkali soil is black, darker colors. So hope you all understand what saline and sodic soils are, and hope you all know about the difference between them. It is important, has been asked in previous years. Now moving on, what are the problems of saline soil and what are its reclamation? How will you reclaim it? So problems of saline soils. So the first problem is presence of salts lead to alteration of osmotic potential of soil solution. Presence of salt leads to alteration of osmotic potential of soil solution. So what salt do? They alter the osmotic potential. Consequently, water uptake by plants. Water uptake by plants restricted, and thereby nutrient uptake is also reduced, as water uptake nutrient uptake is uptaken by plants through mainly water. Microbial activity is reduced. Reduction in microbial activity Specific ion effects on plants are also specific ion effects on plants are also seen due to toxicity of ions like chloride and sulfate ions. As we all know that the saline soil mostly contains chloride and sulfate ions. So these are the problems due to saline soil. So how will you fight these problems? How will you reclaim these problems? So reclamation of saline soils. Reclamation. This is of saline soils. First of all, we will do leach. What we can do? We will leach the salts. Leaching of salts by growing salt tolerant crops. And salts are removed to deserted soil depth. Salts are removed to desired soil depth so that it is not harmful to crops anymore. We need to keep adequate drainage in the field. Several chemicals like gypsum, calcium chloride are used for soil amelioration. Chemicals like calcium chloride, gypsum, sulfur, etc. can be used for amelioration of soils. Deep plowing and subsoiling can help. Deep plowing and subsoiling. It helps chemicals to reach lower depths. Helps chemicals to reach to lower depths. Moving on to the next points. That is use of crop rotation of deepest root system crops. Use of crop rotation of deepest root system crops. So the crops with the deep roots, what they do, because we know in the saline soil salt are accumulated in the upper layers of soil, so the deep root crops are less impacted as they absorb nutrients from deeper interior of the soil, so hence less affected by the salts. Growing salt tolerant crops. Or crops which need high irrigation, because due to high irrigation most often the salts are leached out and often they are diluted so that they are not much harmful to plants. We need to apply organic manures. So this is how we can reclaim saline soils. Now moving on to sodic or alkali soils. Sodic slash. So first we will deal with the problems. What are the problems of sodic and alkali soils? So what they do, they affect both physical and chemical properties of soil. Affect both physical and chemical properties of soil. They disperse the soil colloids, dispersion of soil colloids. Specific ion effect is another problem. Now how will you reclaim sodic and alkali soils? So reclamation of sodic and alkali soils. Reclamation of sodic and alkali soil. First of all, we will do deep plowing to break hard pan and free movement of water. To break hard pan, and that will help in free movement of water. Good drainage. What it does to improve soil, improve aeration and removal of salts from root zone. To improve aeration. Sand filling. So it reduces heaviness of soil, reduces heaviness of soil, and increases capillary movement of water. Profile inversion of soil can be helpful. Replacement of sodium ions by more favorable calcium ions. Replacement of sodium ions from more favorable calcium ions. So we will reduce sodium and replace sodium and with calcium. We can also use gypsum. Use gypsum because it is direct supplier or direct calcium supplier. You can also use elemental sulfur. I'm writing it here. You can also use elemental sulfur. It is indirect provider of calcium or indirect supplier of calcium. So this is how we will reclaim sodic or alkali soil. Hope you all understand this. And in the next class we will learn about other things, about lime requirement, leaching requirement, soil acidity, etc. So that is all for today. Hope you all understand it. If you like it, please press the like button. For any queries, do comment, do share and subscribe. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.